Welcome to my world, everyone. This is Like It or Not with Michael Lane, and Michael Lane is who I be. Now, this is 2014, so I believe that this is the year for restoration, so I have to talk quickly on something very important to me. I am proud to be black. I love my black brothers and sisters, but I have to say this. I've always been saying on my radio show that we have been brainwashed. We are lost. Our population is dwindling. Uh, our neighborhoods are always crime riddled and stuff like that. So I talk about that, and I talk about how the liberals uh, have us in this political and social plantation. And I get criticized for it by my black brothers and sisters, calling me an Uncle Tom, calling me an Uncle Ruckus, calling me all kinds of names. One time they called me a run for it nigger, step and fetch it, hip hop shoe shine boy. Yeah, hip hop shoe shine boy. But now I have to challenge my brothers and sisters, because a lot of people always say, well, you bring up all this stuff and you bring up that stuff, we already know it, we get it. Do you have any solutions? Of course I do. And we all should have solutions. Most conservatives do. Here's what I need to. I want to put it just as eloquently as I can. Black people, ain't it funny how us black folk, we hate to be stereotyped, if you will? Because if anybody say, well, you do this, all your black people do is this, and all your black people do is that, and all you do is that and that and that, and we get mad and we say, you're a racist. You're a racist. I can't stand these punks. I can't stand these white people. And then the very next day, we live out exactly what they were saying we do. We turn around and prove people right. Isn't that unbelievable? Now, of course, and it's a shame because I have to do it right here in the hood dungeon in an undisclosed location, because if people around me, even my family, if they were around me and they heard me talking like this, oh, it's on. They're going to bring it to me. You know what I mean? And it's because of the brainwashing. It's tough being in Chicago thinking this way. It really is. To be a brother in the hood, in the roughest parts of the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And then you have to hide out to speak the truth. But just as long as I post it and the truth comes out and I can invite people to hear this, I want you all to hear me out before you get too ticked off. Hear me out. The main thing a lot of people say is that we as a people cannot take criticism, constructive criticism. You know what we turn around and do? Don't you tell me what to do. Don't you tell me what to do. Shut up. You're a racist. We just proved right there that we can't take constructive criticism. Then we turn around and we say, well, you black, you can't do this, and you don't do this, and you don't do that. And you depended on government, and you said, we don't do that. We don't depend on government. We ain't like that. We don't care about you a racist. And then all of a sudden, hey, Obama won. Obama won. I can still get my checks. I can still get my link card. Don't you know where it got us? Look at where we're going as a race. We are depleting. And we have no unity. People say, why aren't things getting done? Because we have crooks as so-called leaders. Okay, they're making money off of us. They're getting us all so upset and hating white people for absolutely nothing. When over 90% of crimes that's committed against black, over 90, is by our own skin. We're not ticked off about that, but we're sure as hell mad over Trayvon Martin's murder. But when This brother next door got shot up. Oh, that's the way it goes. You call me and Uncle Ruckus and Uncle Tom, but you don't step 1 foot outside the door when it comes to something positive, when it comes to pressuring these liberals to make changes, to be tough on crime, to find the real criminals, to find the perpetrators, to stop the madness in our communities. But no, you side with the people that want you to continue to do what you're doing. And you do this all the time. And we've been doing this for decades and decades and decades more. And we're going to keep doing it if we don't stop. If we don't stop, it's going to be none of us left. But we sure can unite. And we sure can get together when it comes to something negative. Flash robs. We can go on social media and have people come together and rush a movie theater. We can come together and try to tear another black man down. We can come together to try to pull this black woman that's only trying to get her degree and she is a black conservative. We can come together to hate. We can come together to rob. We can come together to sell drugs. We can come together to do all kinds of things that are negative. We can come together to kill. But we can't come together to heal. We can't come together to wise up and rise up. We can't even sit back and realize the real enemy here. The people that walk up to us and pander us every day. People constantly walk up to me and blame the Republicans. We're in Chicago. Look at what's going on in the city. Look who's been running the city. It's a machine, a democratic machine. Has it gotten any better? Most black people live in big cities. Who's running the big cities? New York, y'all screwed up now. Y'all really screwed up. You keep voting in the same crap. And we as black people, we don't understand. That's why we don't get anything done. That's why we're struggling. Now, this is the solution. Pump the brakes. And when somebody gives you constructive criticism, you take it in. You take it in. Because it's only going to do not just benefit you. It's going to benefit all of us. I'm not telling you to be a Republican. I'm telling you to be free. When you have freedom, you're free from dumb. And right now we're dumb. And we have to let go of that. We have to become free. We have to accept responsibilities. We have a party that's telling us to continue to live irresponsible, to continue to sit back and not have respect for oneself, and either you're going to pull down your pants every second or spread your legs the next. But that's okay. You can erase your mistake by killing your babies. This is what they're telling us. This is why we are being deleted. They're not thinking about blacks anymore. They're moving towards other things like sexuality. And the same thing that they're doing to blacks, they're doing to whites. They're starting to do to whites now. They wanted to get rid of the blacks, and now they want to get rid of the whites. It's going down. Look how they're being treated. We have to be smart. We have to be smart. We have to accept constructive criticism that's going to help us. And any stereotype that is out there, please stop living it. Please stop naming your kids funny names. Please stop. Please be parents. Please do this, and please don't live up to these stereotypes of being loud, ignorant, and stupid, and hating each other, and always wanting to gangbang and get together and be negative. And anything positive you walk away from. Prove people wrong by living the life, not living the stereotype. 2014. That's the solution. That's the change. That's real talk. Real conservative talk. Feel me? Come together. Wise up. Rise up. Like it or not.